2010 RXT 260 Seadoo. Just got a new SBT engine, not a new, a rebuilt engine from SBT. This bike suffered a lot of losses. Came in with a massive water leak, found a problem at the carbon seal, repaired that, came right back with a water leak, and the jet pump bearings were shot. Drive shaft had walked, carbon seal leaked again, rebuilt the jet pump, put it back together. It left, came back again immediately with the engine locked up. Tore the engine down and found that the tops valve that goes inside the timing chain plastic area, it was chewed up prior and we replaced it, but we did not pay attention why it was chewed up. And the plastic guard around the timing chain for the tops valve had shredded, and that's what damaged the original tops valve, and fell down into the oil screens, blocking the oil, and starved the, I guess, the number 3 connecting rod for oil, seizing the bearing there, as well as the added pressure from the drive shaft problem. We suspect that helped to spin the main thrust just a little bit. Didn't look like it destroyed the block, but it definitely damaged it. So we opted just to go with the rebuilt SBT long block. This is our first test. We did just fire it up, make sure the cooling system was fine and there was no water leaks. The thing is really ballsy. It's very smooth. We don't have any water leaks. We don't have any oil leaks or anything. The temperature is very stable. We took it up to about 8,000 RPMs after running it in just a little bit. We do have full synthetic oil in this engine right now. And Kenneth over there, he's going to start this thing up. We don't have any check engine lights, although we did have one prior, and that was it was the top sensor. We just didn't have it in its bracket properly, and that's for rollover protection to shut the engine off and to close the tops valve so you don't get water inside the valve cover on a rollover. Okay, so she fires right up, really smooth and really quiet. We've got the air box off of it, so we'll be able to hear the supercharger engage. There's our idle. And of course we had it hot so that you can see the temperature is coming down nicely just at idle. Right? Are we still in sports mode?
I got it redo it.
So we got it out of sports mode now, but it's really ballsy in sports mode. So let's give us about 3,500 RPMs.
Sports mode?
No, just regular mode. Bring it up to 4,500. Now we can hear the supercharger engaging. And let's bring it up to 5,500. Let's bring it up to 65. That's dropping the throttle, purring like a kitten. Let's see what the temperature is. We got a nice little flow going here. Stirring the tank. Keep the crawfish alive. So that's your idle RPM right there. We got no check engine lights. You see the temperature is pretty much maxed out. These do run a little warm. Of course, the hotter it is, the more efficient it is. But you can see the temperature is already coming down nicely with no check engine lights or anything like that. And that's what we want. So can we pop that seat cover open? This engine sounds really, really good. You can see we've got the air box off right there. This is our vent tube that goes to the air box. So that's just steam coming out of there. It's pretty cold out here today, in the mid 40s. We have a little residual water from prior, We can see the bilge pump is working, right? Try to vacuum out any leftover water in there, which really isn't very much. Purrs like a kitten. Now we're gonna cover this thing up with all this plastic bullshit that goes all over it. And engine temperature feels good. We're gonna top off the coolant tank, although we did that a couple times. I think the coolant level is fine. We gotta put a few zip ties. Let's see what our temperature is doing now. Temperature is stable. Ski is running well. We're gonna give this a thumbs up to go home. Hopefully the customer has a really great experience with it. Go ahead and shut it off, Kenneth. This ski is giving this customer a little bit of hell, and we kind of helped him with a little of that hell. So we're gonna unhelp him by doing an installation on this thing. We're gonna waive all the labor for changing the engine out. The customer did purchase the engine, and we hope that he has many, many years of fun on this thing, because it sounds really good. Probably one of the best sounding SBT engines I've ever installed in the Seadoo, and we've done quite a few over the years. Anyway, that's a thumbs up for the SBT rebuilt 1503 260 supercharged engine. Thanks for watching.